Afternoon here in Omaha. We got a few wall poses. Open up the hips so that the back doesn't have to work so hard. And I like doing them on the wall for the purpose of the wall is there to put you in good alignment, and with a non-weight bearing position, we're not tempted to compensate. So first things first. All these would be a great position to just hang out in and read a book. So first, get your butt, eventually you'll be having your butt right up against the wall. But if you're too tight, scoot it further away from the wall. So I've still got a ways to go. With all these, go for 90 seconds to 2 minutes. And just breathe and try not to fidget. Relax into the stretches. Okay, so this is primarily focusing on hamstrings. Little refinement here, reach up through your heels. Okay, and then the next one, between each of the stretches, we'll do a little shoulder stand on the wall. So press your heels into the wall and drive up, lengthening through the knees. It's going to feel really good on your shoulders, on your neck. And I can't talk. And if you get a Charlie horse, you can, like I am right now, after running, you can reach one leg up at a time. Hold here for like 5 breaths. Draw your abdomen in. Lower down. Okay, next one. Take your legs out as wide as you can before. You don't want to go so far that it feels like you're hitting a brick wall. You want to be able to relax into this spot for at least 2 minutes, so make sure it's comfortable. You can take your arms and support your legs and relax. Let gravity take your legs out to the sides. And one refinement here, keep your thighs wrapping inwards. You don't want them to just go out like this. This is going to give you a little bit more length in the hip joint. Okay, pretend that 90 seconds, 2 minutes passes. Pause the video if you want to do that right now. Next one, so you go straight from this position and you keep your legs that wide apart, but you just bring the feet flat to the wall. It's a great groin stretch. You might feel like this whole ring where your thigh meets your hip gets a good stretch. So again, hang out here. The more skilled you get, the closer your feet will become to your butt. This is great for relaxing after you're doing some strenuous work or going running or some other form of exercise. And it's not necessarily to replace other forms of yoga, it's just something to do once or twice a week as a supplement. So with any of these exercises that you might find on the website or with what you're already doing, make sure that you're doing a diversity of things. One thing doesn't always agree with you. If you go down one road, if you get too far down one track without maintaining your balance of mobility and all these different aspects, you might lose some of that balance of your body. All right, so time's up on this one. Let's do another one of these shoulder stands. So the goal is to drive up through your heels. You can clasp your hands underneath you. Squeeze your shoulders underneath you. And then last one here for the glute muscles. One leg is straight on the wall. The other ankle crosses over. And then, so you kind of wind it up. Try to bring that foot flat. If you're already feeling it, so look at what's going on here. My body's feeling a stretch, so I'm trying to lift up out of it. I'm trying to cheat. You don't want that to happen. As much as you can, let your butt sink back towards the ground flat. Now, if that's too much of a stretch, just walk your foot up the wall again until you feel something that's comfortable that you can maintain for 2 minutes, because there's no point in wasting your time in something that you're not able to relax into. Okay? And 2 minutes each side, of course. So pause the video and do it on your own. So we just made our way around some of the most important muscles that connect into the hip that are often tight. So started with the hamstrings, made our way into the groin muscles, both the adductors and your obturator. And then with this, we're doing more glutes and piriformis. So just some names of muscles, but it's so much more than that. Alright, so we've done enough in this position. We got one more. This is fairly uncomfortable, so make sure that you have a pillow underneath this back knee. That'll really help. So you try to get this leg as flat up against the wall as you can, and you bring your other foot in front. Okay? Get yourself set. Keep your body long. Squeeze your butt to set your pelvis neutral, and then let it go, and then perhaps walk your hands on your front thigh. If you're trying to overextend to get out of it, keep your ribs in and hang out and breathe. Stay in it. Just try not to fidget. Call for your mama. This is a tough one for everybody, I think, especially if you ride bikes or run. And then of course you got to do the other side. Okay, so when your main workout is over, do a couple of these more passive stretches that use the wall for some support. Okay, so try this out. Leave a comment or email me and see if you have questions. Listen to your body. Keep going.